They say, sometimes the danger we fear the most doesn't come through the door in daylight. It waits, quietly, patiently, until the world is asleep. Vanessa was only 23, soft-spoken, hard-working, the kind of young woman who carried her dreams gently, like something fragile that could break if the world got too loud. She worked as a maid in the mansion of a wealthy man, a billionaire, powerful, respected, untouchable. To her, it was just a job, a way to survive, a way to build something better, and she served with loyalty, with dignity, with silence. But every night, at exactly 2 a.m., something strange would happen. At first, it felt like nothing, just sleep. Deep, heavy, unnatural sleep. The kind where your body forgets how to move, how to respond, how to even exist. Then came the feeling. Not a memory, not a dream, just a strange awareness. Like something had happened, something close, something real. But when she woke up, there was never proof. No sound, no face, no answer, just a lingering feeling in her body, and a question she couldn't explain. Days turned into weeks, weeks into years. Vanessa began to doubt herself. Maybe it's just dreams, she would whisper. Maybe something spiritual. In her confusion, she gave it a name. A spirit husband. Because sometimes, the human mind would rather create a story than face a truth it cannot understand. And so, she lived like that. Quietly, enduring what she could not explain. Until one night, everything changed. It was late. The house was silent, but something was different. Footsteps, unsteady, heavy. The billionaire had returned home, drunk, very drunk. That night, just like every other night, the darkness came again. The billionaire masked his face as usual and blew the magic powder into the air that causes the deep sleep. The silence, the stillness. But this time, something went wrong. Morning came, and for the first time in years, Vanessa didn't wake up alone. She opened her eyes slowly, confused. Her body felt strange, heavier than usual. Then she turned, and her world stopped. Beside her lay her boss, uncovered, asleep, snoring. Real. Not a shadow, not a spirit, not a dream. Real. She checked her body, in between her legs, and knew something happened. Her heart began to race. Her breath tightened. Tears filled her eyes before she could even understand why. The truth had been lying next to her all along. She shook him, once, twice, again, until he opened his eyes. And in that moment, his face said everything. Shock, fear, guilt. He knew. She didn't scream. She didn't cause a scene. She didn't destroy him. She just cried, not loudly, not violently, just quietly, like someone whose world had been rearranged without permission. She could have ruined him, exposed him, taken everything. Power, money, justice. But Vanessa chose something else. She packed her things, silently. No noise, no revenge, just dignity. And she walked away. But something unexpected happened. The man she left behind was no longer the same. Guilt followed him like a shadow he couldn't outrun. Her silence hurt him more than any punishment ever could. Because for the first time in his life, he saw himself clearly. Not as a billionaire, not as a powerful man, but as someone who had broken the trust of the only person who had treated him with pure respect. He went after her, not with pride, not with power, but with something unfamiliar. Humility. He begged, not for forgiveness alone, but for a chance to become better. Vanessa looked at him, long, carefully, and somehow, she forgave him, not because he deserved it, but because she refused to let pain define her. She returned, but nothing was the same, and for him, it never would be. Because no matter how many faces he saw, no matter how many people came into his life, none of them carried the quiet strength Vanessa did. None of them made him feel human. 2 months later, he did something no one expected. He let go of his pride. Completely. He chose her. Not in secret desire. Not in darkness. But in the light. He confessed his love. And this time, he asked. Not took. Asked. And Vanessa, after everything, said yes. They married quietly. No noise. No spotlight. Just two people, bound by a past that could have destroyed them. But instead, changed them. Forever. And the truth is, sometimes the deepest wounds don't end a story, they rewrite it.
Everybody say cheese. That was a great one. Yeah. You all look wonderful in this picture. Let us take one more just to be sure.